sure you get asked to do lots of different recitals or classical, but what was it about this particular one that was interesting or exciting for you?
Well, like getting to play with him was like really obviously like an exciting thing, especially coming back to Chicago and being in this space that we used to rehearse when I was like 12 or something, right. And in youth orchestra.
Tons of memories.
Yeah.
So growing up, a lot of sibling rivalry. Any fun stories or?
I think there was no sibling rivalry because he was so good. He was obviously better than me.
Because I'm older. So there was 4 years.
And he pushed me a lot to work really hard and practice, and just inspired me without talking about it by just picking up his flute constantly and practicing before I played the clarinet for years.
So if you could talk to the audience or potential audience, what would you say? Why should people come to this concert?
Well, I think that it's spectacular that a youth symphony is commissioning new music, first of all. I mean, I think that's brilliant, and it speaks to just the high level of artistry and administration even that exists with the Chicago Youth Symphony. The Chicago Youth Symphony is a great orchestra.
Great orchestras now.
Great orchestras now, right. And we plan on having a good time at the concert, and we think everyone else will as well.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing convergence of people and kind of concepts. Like we have the brothers. It's Mother's Day. Our mom, and dad are going to be there.
There's a lot of
our Chicago family is going to be there. Chicago Youth Symphony is like a very important part of our Chicago family growing up, and with Joel and I both being instructors at Peabody, him being in residence here, and him friends with Alan, I suppose, music director. I mean, there's so many different combinations of things that are amazing. Probably one of my first orchestra concerts, big orchestra concerts, was on the stage of Orchestra Hall, or Symphony Center now, I guess it's called. And I mean, and probably yours as well. Yeah, and I mean, it's an amazing thing to come back for. I always call it a homecoming, but we come home a couple of times a year to visit family. But this is
this is a special occasion.
This is a huge deal for us, and I think the concert's going to be pretty awesome.
Could you guys share a memorable CYSO experience?
I really credit the Chicago Youth Symphony with this sounds really corny anyway, but making me the musician that I am today, because the level was so high. The flutists in the section were so amazing that I couldn't help but get better, and I'm forever grateful for that. Yeah.
I think I probably had my first experiences of like getting chills while performing on stage with a group when I was in youth symphony. I remember playing. I was in 7th grade or maybe 8th grade when I actually was allowed to play with the orchestra early, and we went on tour to Japan. We were just looking at the posters here. And I remember being on stage for Shostakovich's 5th Symphony, and that pretty much changing my life. Probably, I'm certain that it changed my life because I never felt anything like that, felt any energy like that. And being with all the old kids and being in an orchestra with my big brother, who I looked up to, was something I probably only could have dreamed of. And I'm sure, and I know that it inspired me to work much harder and to want to become a musician for sure at a very young age. Follow your passion, and do it. And if you want it, it's yours to take.
I would say, yeah, it's a good idea to know what you're striving for. It's so easy to just get lost, and for instance, I'm a musician. What do you want to do? And B, I find it's very useful and helpful to be very specific. I want to go to this college. I want to be better than this person because this person is amazing. And you'll find yourself actually accomplishing those goals if you know exactly what those goals are.